Hey, how you doing? So today in Make Life Easier, what we're going to be looking at mainly is chord management, chord wrapping, and what you can do to actually extend your chord life. So what I do later in the video is my method of carrying the little chords that I carry around with me everywhere, as well as my bag, what I carry in it, and that kind of stuff. But what we're going to start with just quickly is how we manage big chords, because as you can see, we're kind of sitting in my impromptu studio today, and big chords, big cables, it's something you're going to deal with in any job, in any career, and chances are you may be rolling your chords wrong, which are shortening their lifespan. So I'll show you what I've been taught. Essentially, it's going to end up looking like this. You kind of want your chords to be about this shape. You want them all to be fairly even. And basically the end goal that you want is that at any given time, when you get your chords out, you want to be able to hold one end, throw the rest of it, and it just all spools out. It didn't really work there, you can't really see it. But yeah, that's the end goal. So basically what you want to do is just quickly get your chord out like this. You want to get out all of the kinks, just kind of... Okay, you want to get all of the kinks out of your chord. This chord has a lot of kinks. Okay, now that your chord has all of its kinks pulled out, what most people don't actually realize is that chords have a memory to them, in that they have a certain way that they like to be folded and are remembered once they've been folded that way a sufficient amount of times. So basically what you want to do is pull it to about 20-25 centimeters length like this, about the diameter that you can imagine in your head, and then you're just going to create a nice loop just like that. So just a simple loop, just bringing it around back up to you. Now for every second time that you make the loop, what you want to do is pull the length and then basically grab this and fold it back in on itself. So as opposed to bringing it around and up like this, what I did before, is we're going to grab the length like this, hold your hand out like that, and wrap it around back in on itself like that. Then on the alternating one like this, we're going to bring it regular loop, alternating loop, regular loop like that, then alternating loop. And as you can probably see, there are some folds in here in which the chord is already remembering that it likes that loop. So what you just want to follow the chord with your hands, and if it's giving you any resistance, just make sure you twirl the cable a little bit and it should remember which way it likes to be stored. So then regular loop, alternating loop, regular loop, alternating loop, and you want to do that all the way until you get to the chord all the way perfectly like this at the end. I'll just speed the video up here so you don't have to watch me do it all. Cool, so now we have the entire loop rolled up like this. As you can see, it's pretty well organized. In most cases, you're probably going to have a hook to hang it on, so it won't matter. You can just let the ends dangle like that. If you're like me and you're super anal about keeping everything close together, what I like to do is just plug the two ends into each other like this, and now it's perfect. You can pack them pretty compact like this, and I feel pretty confident in saying that if you hold this by one end and throw it, then you'd probably be able to get it in, roll it out in pretty much one throw. Cool, so now we're going to move into the chord management that I keep just in my bag. Alrighty, so I like to carry more chords around on me than is necessary or possible to use in any one time period, because we don't plan for things going right, we plan for things going wrong. So what I have is an Apple Watch charging cable. I carry that on me at all times. I actually carry a USB hub on me at all times. It has a CFast port, it has a USB 2, USB 3, it has an SD card import, and it has a few different types of that there too, which is super helpful to constantly have. I have a multi-charging station, so it just has a couple of USB ports on the bottom, as you can see there, just high-powered, made by Belkin. I know I can rely on it. I have a couple of Apple-made charger heads just to carry again, just in case. I have USB-C. I have another Lightning. I have another Lightning. I've got an aux cable. I've got, oh, this one's actually really good. I've got a USB to aux. So what it actually does is it converts a digital signal into an analog signal, which is really helpful. I have a USB mini. I have a USB micro. I've got a 3 meter long USB. I have a 3 meter long lightning. I have an audio splitter for left and right. And probably the most important thing in this bag is I actually have what I like to call an octopus, which means you plug in the USB. You plug in the USB and it gives you access to a lightning, micro, mini, and USB-C, which is so helpful. I carry this everywhere. Anytime anyone asks for a cord, I know that I have it, which is awesome to just pull out on the spot like that. Yeah, so that's basically my bag. I like to carry it in this little portable travel bag, just like this. I just pop it in the top part of my bag and I take it with me everywhere I go. Awesome, so that is my cord management scheme. What I like to do is just wrap a hair tie. You can buy them, they're pretty cheap. I think I got a pack of 30 for about $5. I used to use elastic bands, but I found that they snap too easily. So what I do is I wrap the cords up like I showed you before, where you go normal loop, alternating loop, normal loop, alternating loop. And then I just wrap a hair tie around that, fold it around on itself and cross it over. I found this really helpful. I hope it makes your life easier. That is the point of this whole series. Let me guys know what else you'd like to see more of. Thank you very much for watching. See you guys.